Hey guys, test correction time. So this is for the test we took last Friday. If you received a grade of 69 or lower on the test that we took on March 5th, then you'll want to complete these test corrections. The video that you're watching right now is right here. In order to complete the test corrections and turn them in, however, you're going to need to click on this link below where it says, please click this link to access your test corrections. You'll click on make a copy, and here's where your test corrections are located. These are the let me move this over. These are the 5 most missed questions from our test, question 1, 2, 3, 6, and 10. And the correct answers are over here. In order to be able to say why that correct answer is the best answer, you'll need to watch this video and listen in. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and read the passage from the test. If you remember the passage pretty well, you are welcome to skip this part and then just go straight to where I go over the actual questions and do the test corrections for why the right answer is the right answer. So here we go. The Power of Young People to Change the World by T.A. Barron. If I could give today's young people 3 wishes, they would be more hugs, more time outside in nature, more belief in their own power to change the world. While most people understand the importance of the first 2 wishes, the third one leaves some folks scratching their heads, wondering why young people's belief in their own power is so essential. Let's start with the notion that all of us, especially young people, need heroes. We need them to be our guides on the twisting, sometimes difficult trail we call life, to show us just how far we can go, to help us know how high we can climb. And we need heroes today more than ever. Our modern society is terribly confused about the difference between a hero and a celebrity, and the difference is crucial. A celebrity is all about fame, temporary, superficial fame, usually for qualities that are easy to see: a pretty face, a good hook shot, a great dance move. A hero, by contrast, is about character, qualities beneath the surface that aren't visible until they prompt action. Qualities like courage, hope, compassion, and perseverance. Heroes, real heroes, are all around us. They truly hold our world together, though their unselfish devotion to helping others, supporting families, through their unselfish devotion to helping others, supporting families, teaching children, protecting the environment. They don't want fame or glory or even credit. They just want to help. In so many ways, these unsung heroes steer the boat in which all of us sail. Yet, young people hear a lot more about celebrities than about heroes in every form of media. Worse yet, young people are treated too often as just another market by advertisers. The underlying message they get from all this is that their self-worth comes from what they buy: which drink, which shoes, which cell phone, not who they are down inside. What gets lost in this? Young people's sense of their own potential for heroic qualities, their own power to make a positive difference in the world. Truth is, there is a potential hero, a future difference maker in every young person. Each of them, from whatever background, is a bundle of untapped energy, a positive force who can do something to steer that communal boat that carries us all. All it takes for that to be true is belief. For if young people believe in their own power, they will use it. And they will discover that any person, regardless of gender, age, race, cultural background, or economic circumstance, can make a genuine, lasting impact. How do we help skeptical young people believe in their own power? The best way by far is simply to share examples of other young people who have made a difference. I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Here we go. To turn the spotlight on such amazing young people, to share their stories, I founded a national award, the Gloria Barron Prize for Young Heroes. Named after my mom, who was a quiet hero in my own life, this award, now in its 10th year, honors 25 young people each year. They come from every background, and they are as diverse as the youth of America. The one thing they all have in common is a belief in their own power to make a difference and the dedication to make it happen. This prize is really just a small thing, but its winners are shining examples of what young people can achieve. Here are a few winners from the recent years. Katie, age 10, has rallied hundreds of people in her town in South Carolina to help create vegetable gardens to feed the hungry. How did she begin? As a third grader, she raised a tiny seedling into a huge 40-pound cabbage. When she saw how many people that cabbage fed at a local soup kitchen, she decided that she could do more. So far, she has donated more than 1,000 pounds of fresh produce to people in need. Ryan, age 11, has worked tirelessly to raise money to provide clean drinking water to African villages. When he first heard about the plight of African children who died from impure water, Ryan was only 6 years old. He decided to do something about it. In the next 5 years, he raised over $500,000, enough to build over 70 water wells. Barbara, age 17, grew up on a farm in Texas. When she realized that local farmers were pouring their used motor oil into rivers and on the ground, causing pollution, she organized the creation of a recycling center for crude oil. Her project, called Don't Be Crude, has grown to include 18 recycling centers in Texas. The list could go on and on. These are but a few examples of young people who have discovered that they can build on their own energy and ideals to do something truly great. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our most missed questions. First most missed question is number 1. The author included the information in paragraphs 8 through 11, probably to, so I'm gonna go over here, look at 8 through 11. So paragraph 8 is explaining that celebrities are not the same thing as heroes. Paragraph 9 is describing that heroes are all around us and they don't really want credit. Paragraph 10 says we hear a lot more about celebrities than heroes in all of our media. And paragraph 11 asks, well, what happens when we just look to celebrities? Basically that young people, their own potential sense for heroic qualities, they have a hard time figuring that out when we just look to celebrities. So why did the author include this information? Well, this is not really explaining why becoming a hero is important, so that's not right. To show that heroes and celebrities are both valued. He's basically just talking about how heroes should be valued. To demonstrate that society does not typically support the development of heroes. Maybe. And D, to describe how society turns ordinary celebrities into real heroes. I'm not really sure what ordinary celebrities means. I guess they're saying like if society is trying to take celebrities and make them into heroes. Society doesn't make celebrities into real heroes. That's not possible. So I think that's kind of a trick one right there. So we need to look at C, to demonstrate that society does not typically support the development of heroes. Yeah, because we just look to, it's saying that we mostly look to celebrities. Most real heroes are humble. They're quiet. We don't see them. They're not out in our face. So a lot of times heroes go unsung. So C is the best answer because these paragraphs discuss how heroes, let me make sure I got this. Give me 1 second. It's the best answer because paragraphs 1 through 11 discuss how heroes, give me just a second. Sorry, I was recording this during a passing period and things got crazy. Okay, so C is the best answer because paragraphs 8 through 11 basically talk about how heroes go unnoticed compared to celebrities. That celebrities sort of take the main like spotlight when it comes to modern society. So the shortest way to say that, C is the best answer because paragraphs 8 through 11 discuss the fact that society does not always recognize true heroes. All right, on number 2. Okay, read this sentence about heroes from paragraph 9. So I want to make sure we get the context. So I want to look, I got paragraph 9 ready to go. They truly hold our world together through their unselfish devotion to helping others, supporting families, teaching children, protecting the environment. The author includes this sentence most likely to emphasize that. So I'm going to go find that. I want to look at the sentences that are right around it so I can get the context of why he included this. Heroes, real heroes are all around us. Then we have our sentence about how they hold their world together. They're in all these different roles. And then it says that they don't want fame or glory. They're in the boat that steer us all. They steer the boat, which we're all in. Okay, so the author includes this because the heroes are all around and affect many people. Well, that's true. It just said they're all around us. And these jobs show how they affect many people. So that might be our right answer. Everyone is a hero in some way. That's a nice statement. But this is saying real heroes are all around us. They talk about that everybody can be a hero, and that they're everywhere, but it's not the same thing as saying everyone can be a real hero in some way. It's not quite what it's saying. Some people are not heroes. Heroes must believe in themselves. That's a message in the passage, but not in paragraph 9. That most heroes focused on working with children. No, that's reading a little bit too into it. Don't get caught up with that teaching children thing. It's also about your devotion to other people, protecting the environment. So the best answer is A. So for number 2, A is the best answer because this statement supports the idea that heroes are all around us. A is the best answer because the statement supports the idea that heroes are all around us. Basically, this is a supporting sentence for this topic sentence right here. And it helps to provide evidence. All right, number 3. Number 3, how does the author support his claim that every young person has the potential to be a hero? So the author at the very beginning of this says every single young person has this potential to be a hero. And they want to know, how does he support that? He does define qualities that make a person a hero, but that's not how he supports his claim that every young person can be a hero. Qualities that make people famous, definitely not. By including examples of young people who exhibit, ooh, I like this. So he says every young person has the potential to be a hero. And then at the end of our passage, if you read it all, he gives 3 specific examples, Katie, Ryan, and Barbara, who are young people who do exhibit the qualities of a hero. So I'm going to say C is probably our best answer. D, by contrasting society's definition of hero with the world's real meaning. Now, I'm pretty sure all of us have the same definition of hero. Okay, so he says C. So the best answer, 3, the best answer is C because, let's see, the author provides examples of young heroes to show they have the potential. C is the best answer because the author shows examples of young heroes to support his claim. Either way, you could say that. All right, our next one is question D. Our answer is D. I had to look at that one. Our question is 6. All right, 6. Read the origin of the word superficial. So super means on top of, from our word within a word, and facies means face. So superficial literally means just like on top of the face. If you think about it, something that we put on top of our face is like a mask. So something that's superficial is just on the surface. It's kind of like shallow. A lot of these definitions could kind of work for superficial. So let's go find where it's used. Paragraph 8. Let's go see how it's used. And we're going to sort of like use these words to plug in. Not known, unexpected, undervalued, without depth. A celebrity is all about fame, temporary, superficial fame. So fame that's not known? No. Is it fame that's unexpected? No. Our other word here is temporary. So used for qualities that are easy to see. So we're looking for something that means like shallow or like temporary. Undervalued. I think this is all about how we overvalue celebrities. So that wouldn't make sense. Without depth. It's all about temporary, a type of fame it's not real fame. It's just temporary. It's not lasting. They did one famous thing on TikTok one time, and then that's their 10 minutes of fame for the rest of their life. It's superficial. It's a shallow type of fame. So the best answer is D because superficial means shallow. For 6, the best answer is D because superficial means shallow. Our final one is question 10. What is the main idea of paragraphs 18 through 20? So to look at that, I always like to look at my topic sentences. It looks like these are all the same style of paragraph, right? So these are 3 examples about Katie, Ryan, and Barbara, who were kids, who talks about where they're from and how they got their idea and what they did and what they've done so far. So we want to find something about examples of young people. Children frequently set an example for adults of what a real hero is. Well, this is an example, but is this about setting an example for adults? These are just 3 examples of kids doing stuff. It doesn't say anything about setting an example for adults, so no. Any person, regardless of gender, age, race, cultural background, or economic circumstance, can make a genuine, lasting impact. Katie, Ryan, Barbara, they're all different ages. They're from all different places. And this quote actually looks familiar. If you scroll up, he actually says that. I recognize this quote. let's see, right here. They'll discover that any person, regardless of gender, age, race, cultural background, there it is, make a genuine lasting impact. So that sounds like a pretty good option right there. Although it can be difficult to find ideas to help people in need, once you have it, all it takes is determination to follow through. Well, I like that word determination because we also saw that word determination up here, or dedication. So I like that, but does it actually talk about them having a difficult time finding ideas? He raised money. She got an idea from growing a cabbage. She found something out. So it doesn't talk about that it's difficult to find ideas. I think this is our trick answer because the second part sounds good, but the first part doesn't. In order to truly make a difference and be a hero, you must begin at a young age. It doesn't say that or even imply that anywhere. So B is going to be our best answer. So for number 10, B is the best answer because all 3 paragraphs feature children from diverse backgrounds who made a lasting impact. B is the best answer because all 3 examples feature children from diverse backgrounds who made a lasting impact. All right, guys, so use this information to go ahead and complete your test corrections. Then to turn this in today, after you fill these out, you only need to do 3 out of the 5 as usual. Once you fill this out, make sure you go to the top, click submit assignment, and then turn your test corrections page in. All right, that's a wrap. I'll see you guys later.